rolling? Oh, great. Yay. Okay, so welcome back to another episode of Finding the Calm. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we today made the other bench as we mentioned in the last video. So I was going to show you how to make them, but we completely forgot about making any videos on how to do it. So pretty simple actually. Basically just a box. You can kind of put them together any way that you want. What we did is just kind of we made a big square, or a rectangle I should say, and then made one in the back. We made sure that we notched out for this little beam that was sticking out here. And then we did some cross bracing on all four sides, or both sides, but top and bottom. And then we cut out a piece of plywood, which is going to go right here. So it goes all the way back, and then we're going to cut it a little strip right here all the way in the middle and get a hinge so that the hinge will lift up, and then we will have storage in here to access either the composting toilet or extra storage for clothing. And then of course we will do the same thing on this side for this bench, and then our bed will be here. So if the toilet doesn't fit in here, we're going to put it right underneath the bed with some cabinets that open up.
And then what are you going to do on the front? And
then the front is going to be kind of like plywood, but it's going to be like the nice sanded stuff, and we're going to paint it, and then it will be just right here kind of covering that, and that's how that will be. So yay, that's it. So that's how you make those, and we'll show you how we're going to make the cabinets as soon as we work on that in the next couple of days. But we are going to put in cabinets over here. And we've kind of reconfigured things because I've decided finally that I'm going to go with 12-volt chest freezer refrigerator style refrigerator, which is going to go here and in a pull-out drawer. So I wanted to really kind of go with the dorm style fridge, but the more I've looked into them, they're not as efficient. They suck up more power. You can't really find them in 12-volt. And you can't put as much food in them. So I was really against the lay down flat chest cooler because I don't want to have to be pulling everything out just to get to the bottom item. So that's the only downside that everybody else says, is you got to learn how to play Tetris really well with all of your food. But I think ultimately it will be more efficient to do that. So it's a good thing that I did already run power over to here, so that we will have power over there. But I may end up running one more, just so that one is hardwired for the fridge and it can plug in, and I don't need to worry about putting it on a switch. While I still can't, because we don't have our insulation up still, because we're waiting for Havelock to send us our stuff. So that's it for now. I'm a little long-winded. As Lori said, I do talk a lot, just like she does. So, all right. That's it for now, and I will show you more on how we do the cabinets. I promise we won't just come back and show you, oh look, they're done. So, alright, thanks. Getting the windows tinted, finally. Okay, so what's up everybody? Welcome back to our channel. We are Chad and Lori, and today we're going to work on building our bulkhead with recessed pockets and stuff for shelving, and it's going to cover up the entire cabin, but we're going to leave a little bit of a window kind of for an escape hatch, and we'll actually probably build a window into it so that way we can open it and close it. That way we have quietness in the cabin, but it'll be there for emergencies only, to kind of climb over our cabinets if we have to get out really quick somewhere. So just kind of a good idea to have a good egress system. So we're going to build that today, and you guys can watch and check out how we do that. We did watch another couple that were in Europe, or in England, doing it. I don't remember their channel name, but we'll give them credit kind of for the idea. They went pretty detailed in the corner here. I think because they didn't have the plastic molding in it like we do, and I'll bring the camera over here so you can see. But we still have the plastic molding, you know, from the factory that we're going to leave up. And then what we're actually doing is we're going to go straight across here. Can you hold that?
Yep.
So we can see. So we're gonna go straight across here as our top of our wall. And I'm gonna tilt the camera up so you can see a little bit better. There we go. And then this right here is going to, I'll just use this for demonstration purposes. This is going to go across. That way we have a nice flat platform. And then we'll have a cabinet coming down so that we can have all of this as storage above this. And then there'll be paneling underneath, and then we're gonna carpet the other side of the wall. So that's our project today. Let's get started. Woohoo! This is our rudimentary framed wall here that we have. We ended up going with bigger wood than we initially were planning on it. I thought we were going to be using this size, but in hindsight, which we did want pocket shelves anyway, this gives us a lot more room to have a pocket shelf than this would. This would only be, what, 2.5 inches, and this is 3.5 inches. So, which, little known fact by some people out there, 2x4s aren't actually 4 inches. They're like 3.5, and 2x3s are 2.5. Like, what the hell? Just give us what we paid for it. Anyway, so that is nice and solid. I mean, we got to attach it. So now that's the next thing, is figuring out how to attach this to the van itself. So my plan is, if you can see, we're going to go into the side right here somehow. Either by going straight through, which I don't know if we can because we have screws going in, or we might go in at an angle here. Same thing over here. We'll go straight in somehow. So we'll figure that out. That's what's going to be next, which I believe we'll probably just go in here because I think that might be hollow as well. So anyway, that's our next step, is to do that. And then we're also going to put in, you know, cross bracing here just for extra support. This will be our little window to get through, although I feel like we might need to adjust that now that I'm looking at it without the seat there, because it's, yeah, the seat's here. I think we might need to fix that.
Fix the hole?
Yeah, because if you look where the seats are,
But you're going in on an angle anyway.
well, we could, but I'd rather have the window like directly in the middle. I guess we didn't really measure that out too well. Oh well, we can fix that. That's an easy fix. It's just taking this stuff out and moving it over. Okay, that's it for now. So we're gonna keep working on this, and then we'll keep rolling so you can see exactly how we do it. So here we are, and of course it's another day of lovely, lovely weather, rain. Just coming on down. So we have kind of come to a stopping point because of this lovely weather. Right?
Right, tornadoes
Tornadoes.
possibly coming.
Yeah. But we got this done.
It looks good. It's nice and
So we
strong.
just need to put in the cross bracing, which we could still do right now, I guess. But I feel like for safety we should probably go inside
Yeah.
until this kind of clears up and we stop getting dumped on.
Although it seems to be lightening up already, so maybe
This
just
is
5
true.
minutes.
All right. Well, let's stand around 5 minutes, maybe cut some cross boards, and then
Yeah.
we'll see how it is then. So we're back.
Oh, hi.
Hi. And we have our wall frame done. This is our little porthole that we're going to be able to climb through in case of emergencies. And now we're going to cut out the plywood for the backing of it. And then we have already ordered the carpet that we're going to upholster it with. That'll be here hopefully in the next week. So for now, we're going to set this up on a time lapse and you can watch how we do it. Alright, so it's been a few days since I've made another video. What I'm going to be working on today, since our installation is coming in today or tomorrow, or both, is I'm going to go ahead and start working on the twine that's going to interweave in between our top pieces of furring strip, so that way when we put the insulation up there, it has something to hold it in place. So that's what I'm doing today. We've also gone ahead and made a bunch of other pieces, which I believe we showed in the other video. And yeah, I don't even know why I'm talking about it. Let's get started. Fast forward. Okay, so a little update for you. After I got all of the threading, the string, the whatever you want to call it. I'm drawing a blank right now, but it is what it is. I'm tired. It's hot. It's 94 degrees here in Pennsylvania today. It's gonna drive me crazy with that. That stuff is called twine. Twine. Anyway. It's hot, it's humid, allergies are killing me. That's why I'm wearing my mask. I can't even put my contacts in because my eyes are watering and swelling up. Anyway, so what I decided to do here, and I'm going to turn the camera around. So I decided to work on a little armrest cabinet for my electrical, and it'll be a nice little armrest. I was going to put a full cabinet here, which is where the upright refrigerator was going to be, but we have since decided to go with a Iceco fridge. I was going back and forth between the Dometic and the Iceco. I found a great deal on the Dometic, but I waited too long and I negotiated too much, and she ultimately sold it for $950, which was a $1,500 Dometic, but I also was a little leery on not having any kind of warranty. Anyway, I say all that to say that we scrapped the idea of having a cabinet right here that would hold the upright fridge that I have now scrapped, and this was all going to be open from that blue painter's tape to that blue painter's tape. But then I thought, well, I don't want my seat just fully open where the cushion can slide, and I would like to be able to mount my switches somewhere in my rocker panel. So I decided to build a little bit of an armrest on the right side of the bench, and this will be all enclosed, and then my switches will be mounted right here on some paneling. So that's what I'm doing. And then in the meantime, while I was building that, Havelock wool showed up. Woohoo! I am so excited. This is 2 of 3 boxes that are coming. I guess the other one is delayed in transit. I don't know how they got separated since they were all shipped at the same time, but it's UPS for you. Anyway, so I'm looking forward to getting that put up underneath all of the twine later on. So that's it for now. Let's get to work. Wow. Well, that took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. I'm not completely done. As you can see, I still have the side panels right there, but we have frames and stuff for those. If you recall, we made custom cutout frames, so we have to take some of the Havelock wool, staple it to the back of that so that we can mount up those frames, which I think is actually what I'm going to do next, so that way I can fill in the rest of the cavities. Stuff is easy to work with, but unfortunately I had to wear my glasses today because the pollen count is so high and my allergies are just killing me. But the mask definitely helped. with inhaling any wool, which is, can't imagine it's super harmful to you, but I don't know that you want to be inhaling hair, which is essentially what this is. And of course, sometimes it was going in my eyes with my glasses, so I would definitely recommend like maybe goggles or something just to kind of keep it out. But I have a little bit in my eyes, but I'm fine. It's not that bad. The allergies honestly were worse than inhaling the sheep wool. Now I forgot what side of the mask I was using here. Oh well. Anyway, so that's kind of it for stuffing all the nooks and crannies. I might do a little touch-ups here and there depending on how much I have left. And I have, so that was one full box. Tilt the camera down here. That was one full box. This I have 1, 2 bats left, and a little bit more fluff here of stuff that I had to shred left. And that got me, let's see here, that got me all of the nooks and crannies and the entire ceiling and all of the bottom cavities is what I did. I even did like over the headliner and everything. So that's the ceiling, the cavities, the nooks and crannies. Honestly, I almost feel like I ordered too much. So I may just be really extra stuffing the van because I still have one full box outside and another box that hasn't even arrived yet. So I went with their recommendation of 350 square feet, which I ordered 300 square feet. Each box is 100 square feet. So we will see. We'll see how much I have left. I already paid for it. I can't return it. I doubt anybody on my mind is going to want to, although I did look if anybody wanted to buy any. But I think I'll just extra stuff everything that I can. All the little walls and every nook and cranny that I can find. Maybe even the back door as well. I never even thought about that. Plus, you know what else I didn't think about was the actual sliding door. So I guess my job isn't done. So I have to close the door and do that one as well. But I still think I'm going to have plenty to use. So, all right, I'm going to keep on working here and see what else I can get done. So now that I have the installation, I've gone ahead and I used a spray adhesive sitting right there and tacked it onto the back of these panels, and then I've attached these panels to my furring strips, and I inserted the window frames. They're going to come back out so that I can stain them, and then I will secure them permanently to this wall fixture, and I did this side as well. So this allows me to not have to use bump outs, and I'm using the existing bump out, if you will, inside. It's not super long, but from wall to wall is exactly 72 inches. So it'll be a little tight, but we'll make it work. Okay. So Lori said we should do some sit-down talking stuff because she's usually in the background.
Right.
She's like, oh, she wants to be on camera.
The manual labor.
She's just here for the manual labor. She doesn't get to enjoy the van at all. So, everyone, this is Lori.
Hi.
And we've been dating for 2 months.
Yeah. Yep.
And she just jumped right in, so it was pretty awesome, actually. Our first date was like 2 months ago, and on our date, I told her about this awesome idea I have about going into the van life. And what were your thoughts on that?
You were really reluctant to tell me about it.
Because most people were like, you want to do what? Live in a van?
And I said the irony was that I have a 5-year plan, which involved redoing a camper, because I thought that would be easier for me to do since most of the stuff's already there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was kind of the start of everything.
I know. That was, to me, I'm like, oh my gosh, you want to do the same thing that I want to do? I'm in love. And now I actually am in love. Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah. So we, and then what was it, like maybe 2 weeks into dating? 3 weeks into dating, we went and got the van.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I saw it online. We were looking, and I'm like, okay, I really need to get this van because I want to get started now. My home situation here is like drastically changing quickly, where I need to be out of here by the end of June, and because of just family drama and that stuff I won't go into. But so yeah, so my goal was to be moved into this van in 30 days. Today is June 1st. So we have 30 more days, 29 days left.
But it's really going fast now.
But yeah, it's going really fast. As you guys have seen, you know, we've done a lot of work. I mean, I think there's going to be a lot of other little detail stuff that will happen after I move in. But if I can get it moving ready, honestly, I would love to have it moving ready in 15 days from now, which would be my birthday. So that would be a nice birthday present for Chadster. So yeah, anyway. So yeah, so that's a little bit about us, you know, why we're doing this together. And I'm doing it because I've been wanting to do this now for the last 1.5 to 2 years. And here we are finally doing it. Like, it's crazy to see like the walls going up and the ceiling going up, like you can see it like right above us. It's pretty amazing.
Beautiful. It's really
Just pan up a little bit here. Look at that. Like, I know it's still like full of insulation here, but that part, which it goes up really fast.
Yeah.
Like, we did all that, like just putting them up there in about 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes.
The initial board was.
Yeah, the initial board, like you gotta like make sure it's nice and straight, and even then, like, so you can see like this little gap right there, and it's like it's a wide gap here, and then it gets thinner. So it's like as much measuring as you can do, and what your center point is. It's difficult because it's a van. It's got curves, and so I'm gonna most likely have to rip a board from here and then make it narrower as it gets to the back of the van over here. So it's hard to like point on camera and figure out where I'm going. But anyway, so yeah, still a lot to do, but over the next week or two, you are going to see a lot of progress come together really, really fast. So. Anyway.
And the curtains are done. That's
and
the key.
yes, Lori did an amazing, fabulous, super fantastic, the best job I've ever seen on the curtains. There was no qualms at all on my side at all. I was not at all upset with anything. Is that too much?
That's too much.
Okay.
That's over the top.
Just want to make sure that you know that I appreciate your hard work. And hopefully the curtains don't suck. But, just...
The best part of the whole thing is it's all DIY. Like, there's no buying curtains. We made the curtains to custom fit the windows. Like, we didn't just get a valance and cut it down or sew it up or anything.
Or order something off of Amazon.
Right, everything's
everything's commercially made and shipped in from China.
Yeah. This was made in Mechanicsburg.
Yeah. Made in the good old USA, Mechanicsburg, PA.
That's right.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's coming together. I'm happy about it. We still have to drill holes for the lighting, which we worked out exactly where we're going to place them. And yeah, so that'll be in the next couple of days as well. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. Make sure, I'm not sure what part of the video this is going to be at, probably towards the end, but make sure you like, subscribe, and give us a follow. And leave us a comment on what you think of the videos and other stuff that you would like to see how we are doing it. All right, that's all for now. Bye.
Bye.